Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to be discussing Airbnb price prediction. So I'm sure many of you already know what Airbnb is, but for those of us that don't, Airbnb is an online platform service that allows property owners to list homes or part of their homes to be rented out to users on the same platform. We were drawn to this platform because of its extensive data collection service, which provided us with the information required to pose thought-provoking questions, which can be answered using the data science pipeline process. Airbnb's now established reputation for its safety prioritization, along with the growth of a technologically oriented generation with disposable income, has caused the platform to explode in use and popularity in recent years. The ease of use of Airbnb's platform, along with the data on user listings, led us to work on this as our data set.
The motivation behind our project was to develop a predictive model that could price listings for new Airbnb hosts. So when a host joins Airbnb, they can get a clear understanding of the market and easily price their listings by using our model in order to maximize earnings with minimal effort. For our data, we used InsideAirbnb.com, which was a tabular data set consisting of over 10,000 rows and 74 columns containing Airbnb listings in Austin, Texas. The dataset provided us with key characteristics of the listings in order to understand why they were priced the way they were. These attributes included things like info on hosts, number of rooms, locations, and reviews.
As Alana mentioned, our primary goal was to create a model that could predict the price of listings. This would also reveal what the most important factors were, how the hosts could maximize their profit, and whether or not superhosts were able to charge more for their listings. Moving on to our data cleaning, since our data set included many variables, we had to filter it out so that we only were left with the most important factors, those being ones like price and review ratings. We also did some renaming and made formatting changes to give us a clean data set to use for our EDA.
In order to gain further insight into trends in our data, we performed an exploratory data analysis. We first started by seeing if there was a trend between the review rating of an Airbnb and its listed price. Since there were many Airbnb listings for a given review rating, we averaged the prices of all listings under a specific rating so that one review rating corresponds with a single price. Since majority of the Airbnb listings in our dataset had higher review ratings, we decided to split our data into two separate bar graphs for the higher review ratings and the lower review ratings. From this, we can observe that there is a higher variation and unpredictability in prices for listings with lower ratings, and that listings with higher ratings are generally priced higher as well. We also made a pairwise plot comparing price and review value of the listings. From this, it seems that it is more likely that Airbnb listings with higher prices seem to have higher review values as well, although lower priced listings can also have high review values. Additionally, it is more common for superhosts to have higher review values than non-superhosts.
After understanding the dataset, we set out to build a machine learning model to predict the price of a listing based on other parameters of that listing. And after exploring various models, we decided on a simple multiple linear regression model. Here we can see the implemented model to predict the logarithm of a price of a listing based on various parameters. On the left, the training set, and on the right, the testing set. Our RMSEs, or root mean square errors, for training and testing are both less than 1 after optimizing the choice of feature variables. The logarithm of the price increases model accuracy due to the existence of some listing prices in the tens of thousands. Next, we can see the coefficients for our multiple linear regression model. Most notably, the number of bedrooms and the rating of the perceived value of a listing affect the price the most of each listing. Thus, in conclusion, our regression model can predict the price of a listing given variables about that listing to a high degree of accuracy, helping hosts better price their listings in the competitive market that is Airbnb. Thanks, everybody.